What's going on, guys? King Shrats here, back with another video on the channel. We've got a good one for you today. I am super excited to try all this food. What we are doing, we're continuing the highest rated series. Today we did a highest rated pizza in my area. Now this place is known as Bella's Pizza. It has a 5-star rating out of 673 ratings, and in North Jersey it is very hard because we have a lot of pizza places, there are a lot of competition, and we're pretty harsh graders. So when I saw 5 stars, I actually had to go all the way to Hasbrouck Heights, New Jersey to check out Bella's Pizza. By the way, if you are digging the content and you like seeing this highest rated series that we are doing, drop a thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, leave a comment below about what you want to see next. I'm actually really enjoying this, so I hope you guys are too. Let's get into this video. It'll be stupid to not get a pizza, right? You know what we're gonna start with? We're gonna start with a nice chicken parm slice. You don't know what chicken parm is? I don't really know how you don't know what chicken parm is, but I'm very sorry. This is the chicken parm slice, roasted, breaded chicken, mozzarella, I don't want to screw that up. We're just gonna go. Let's go. The biggest thing I noticed on this is how big the chicken pieces are, which is actually right up my alley. Mozzarella is good, the sauce is good, but it's crunchy. Like, it has body to it. A lot of times when I get chicken parm slices, the chicken itself is not crispy. This, listen. I don't know if you can hear me because you're all the way in like Canada watching this. Man, that's impressive. I got Cajun calamari, galamad as we call it here. So it comes in a combo. It's got Cajun shrimp and Cajun galamad with a spicy dipping sauce, but it looks really, really good. Let me start with a shrimp for you. Can you see me all the way back here? Y'all can't see me, but y'all gonna have to. We gonna deal it. Here we go. Look at this. Look at this. Where did I get this Cajun seasoning from? Okay. It is coated too. Look at this calamari. It's become a recurring theme. In every video I've done so far. This is video number 3. We've done sushi. We've done Chinese food. If you want to check those out, the links will be in the description below for the highest rated series. I can immediately tell why. Wow, man. This gets 5 stars. First of all, the portions. Where are you going? The portions are ridiculous. This is a lot of food. Second of all, the flavor and the way that they cook it. If you've never had calamari, excuse my Jersey, it's squid. And you can easily screw it up. They didn't. By overcooking it, which is easy to do with the frying method and making the inside very chewy, rubbery. This is melt in your mouth, and that spicy marinara, I can taste the olive oil, the basil, the garlic. This right here is a chicken parm, but it's made with vodka sauce. So it's a chicken vodka parm. Normal chicken parm is usually made with marinara sauce, but this time they did it with vodka sauce. And I've heard, I actually asked my best friend this morning, who is 100% Sicilian, what is the best pizza place around? And he said Bella's without me prompting him. So he said their vodka sauce is one of the best around. So I can't wait to get into this and see what the hype is about. And I told him I was coming here, and he said, good sandwich. It's the exact text message. I won't show you because he'll get mad. Holy. I'm going to be, I'm sorry. Whoa. Let me see if I can get you just, get in here. Can you see how the vodka sauce just coats? The chicken is still crispy. The mozzarella is perfectly melted. And the vodka sauce itself, listen, my bro, I know you don't watch this, so maybe I'll send you a snippet, because I'll keep it in the video. I've known you for 20 years and you've never steered me wrong. This is nothing to mess with. The vodka sauce is creamy. It's not overly salty. It's just balanced. Sound like Thanos. It seems like they use more cream, heavy cream, than normal. And I love it. Oh man, that's really good vodka sauce. The bread, of course, like you get good bread everywhere in New Jersey. You know, I'm not down about it. I'm sure they get it from a bakery. Oh my goodness. This is up there. Not just in like vodka sauce, not just in chicken parm, but in sandwich. Now this was actually in, when you go on Grubhub, they have stars for their ratings. Shouldn't say stars, they have like little ribbons next to their most popular items. I got the 5 most popular. This was number 1. I can see why. This is a really, really good sandwich. Like, I'm glad I got it full. So this is, wow. I don't even care if I ruin my appetite. Like, I gotta at least eat half of this. And you, oh my, look how creamy that vodka is. Oh my god. There aren't many things that I eat that can stop me from talking too much. This might be it. Okay, this right here, my friends, this is a Rodeo burger. Now, if you've watched my old mukbangs, if you haven't, welcome to the channel. I really appreciate you watching, but Rodeo burger is actually one of my favorite types of burgers, and I waxed poetic about it for about 20 minutes in my Burger King mukbang. What it is a burger, obviously, with onion rings, barbecue sauce, and cheddar. And it's got melted cheddar going on, 2 thick onion rings, and 1 really, really burger. I would guess this burger is over a half pound. Nice brioche bun. I actually just accidentally had some of this barbecue sauce. It's really sweet. This is gonna be a good burger. I already know already. I already know. Oh, ooh. I'm getting too excited. Hold on. Obviously, you got a perfectly cooked burger. I got it done medium instead of medium rare. I didn't want to gross anybody out with the red. But I feel like a medium cooked burger. Onion rings, good bite to them, good breading to it. The bacon. I forgot to mention that bacon goes on a Rodeo burger because I'm so excited. The bacon, applewood, I can taste the applewood smoke. But the kicker on this thing, obviously that sweet brioche bun to cut through that salty. This barbecue sauce, they made it extra sweet. It's really sweet, and it works perfectly with the saltiness of the rest of the burger. And as you can see, that is a real onion ring. That is real onion. It's not that minced onion stuff. They're handmade, you can totally tell. This is incredible. The burger is so good. You can really get a big gob of that barbecue sauce in there too. Nice sharp cheddar cheese. It's definitely sliced off the block. You know, it's not like processed. All cheese to a certain extent is processed, but it's not processed where you're getting that like slimy plastic looking cheese. Like this is real deal cheese. Sharp cheddar too. Oh my goodness. I said this already and I'm gonna say it again. I can see why this place got 5 stars. And I am a pizza snob. Born and raised in North Jersey. Lots and lots of pizza places. This is a... Look at this bite. My God, oh man. If you told me that burger came from an actual burger joint, I believe you. Like a real dough burger joint. They could just make burgers and probably will. Hold on, I need one more bite. That's insane. It's absolutely insane. I grew up around pizza places, and to be honest, most of them are good. There are some that not so good, but most of my favorite pizza places, when I checked on Grubhub, had 4.5 stars. Understandable. It was... Where are you going? Don't fall on me. It was so packed there that they ran out of pizza dough. Which is why I have 4 slices of pizza and sides, because I actually got the pizza that was sitting there on the counter. In New Jersey, most of the pizza places, really any like pizza place in general, but definitely here, New York, those kind of places, pizza by the slice is more popular for people who are just walking in. So they usually will make a bunch of pies and just leave them out. And I was getting there near closing time, so they ran out of pizza dough, so many people ordered it. I can see why, man. I'm not lying, I'm eating calamari, I don't care. Now this right here, this is a New Jersey staple. The Italian-American special. The beloved, I love it, sausage and peppers. Nice Italian sauce, I just bit it, got the fennel. You can see the sausage and peppers sitting in there. This is served with the red sauce. One of the most popular sandwiches around here is the sausage and peppers. And sometimes people just eat sausage. Look, sausage and peppers is just what we do. Good sausage. Really good sausage. Real deal Italian sausage. Definitely get a lot of that fennel. Spicy Italian sausage. Excuse me. The red sauce isn't too overpowering. The peppers are nice. They still have bite to them, but they're not crunchy enough that they're taking away from the sauce and peppers. They did it right. This is how you do it. Oh, I gotta get some of this. One of my favorite sandwiches and things to eat in the world is broccoli rabe. Broccoli rabe is similar to kale and spinach, but it's broccoli rabe. There's no other explanation than that. It is popularly eaten here with sausage in pastas, which I do have broccoli rabe in that pasta over there. And what you do is you saute it. Don't eat it yet. You're just gonna eat it. With a little bit of olive oil and a little bit of garlic, and it's an acquired taste for a lot of people because there's a hint of bitterness to it. But I absolutely love sausage and peppers. Broccoli rabe. Sausage and broccoli rabe is one of my favorite sandwiches, and I was undecided on what to get. So I got a sausage and peppers with broccoli rabe that I'm gonna throw in and actually eat. Oh, I can't wait to eat this. They are very heavy on the garlic, and most people might say that's a bad thing, but they know what's what. Garlic the heck out of my broccoli rabe. Every time that someone's ever made me broccoli rabe, you don't know I've said this, I grew up in a predominantly Italian neighborhood. So even growing up and as I got older, a lot of friends, parents, grandparents, they knew I loved it. So they would say, oh, you know, I made you some broccoli rabe. I think I put too much garlic in it. And my answer every single time was, there's no such thing as too much garlic in broccoli rabe. It's so good. This is, between that And this sausage, oh, I'll be honest with you. Their sides, sandwiches, are so good that I don't even need the pizza. The pizza was good. I only had one piece so far. Good chicken on it. But the sides, the sandwiches, the calamari, oh my god. Sausage and peppers is goated. The vodka sauce is goated. That burger is goated. This is ridiculous. I'm going nuts right now. I don't care. I'm eating half of the sandwich before I even move on. It's just what we do. And then get a little of that broccoli rabe, and you got this sauce here, good marinara sauce. Good marinara sauce. I know good sauce when I taste it. My flavor jets, my drool, my everything right now is just on point. This is a kid from North Jersey's dream. I can't even say anything. Oh my goodness. Bros, ladies and bros, there's so much food here. And let's get to the buffalo wings. Buffalo wings are on their top item as well. Now, most pizzerias bread their buffalo wings. I know that's sacrilege to wing aficionados, and I hear you. But excuse me, I hear you. But that's just, I don't know. Every pizzeria I've been to around here, they bread their pizza, their wings. So get in here for this buffalo wing. This is hot. They had 5 flavors. The menu there was so big that I didn't know what to get. So I ended up getting a lot more than I thought I would get. And there's still stuff on there I want to try. We'll be back, believe me. This is hot. They had mild mango habanero, barbecue, and garlic parmesan they had, which is my favorite. But I went with buffalo OG. Being honest, very good wing. It's got crisp to it. Crisp. Not again. It's got crisp to it. Crisp to it. Stop talking your mouth full. It would have been a lot better if it was still hot. But when you're driving all the way, Hasbrouck Heights is probably about 3 or 4 miles away from me. And in New Jersey, that takes longer with the traffic. But obviously, I had to pick it up. The sauce is very good. These would have been really good if they were fresh out of the oven. I can tell because I'm a wing guy. But what it reminds me of, truthfully, is a better Hooters wing. Hooters breads their wings too, unless you get them naked, which means obviously no breading. And I love Hooters wings. Hey, look, if I had to fall, I'd fall on a bed of broccoli rabe too. Good sauce. The wing is meaty. They're not like, you can tell they didn't come from like a bag, which some pizzerias do give you like wings from like a bag. You can tell they just threw them in the fryer. Everything I've had so far has tasted like they've made it like by hand. And that's a testament, because a lot of places around here, because there's so many, that's what sets them apart, is some of these places make things where it tastes like they, got it from a bag or something like that. And the real deal ones, you can tell immediately when you bite it. Chicken quesadilla. This sampler had wings and quesadillas, and I got fried ravioli, which you'll see next. But I gotta get into this quesadilla. I'm surprised. What I think it is that there's usually a lot of Hispanic people that work in these places. There's a pizza place around me that serves empanadas, which is, obviously not Italian. And nice bite. Good cheddar cheese. Good amount of peppers and onions in here. Real peppers and onions. Again, you can tell someone made this by hand. This tastes like you got it from a diner. Unbelievable. I gotta try to get through everything. There's a lot of food, man. Okay. Garlic knot. If you don't know what a garlic knot is, I'm not trying to insult anybody, but some people might not. A garlic knot is basically the same kind of dough you would make for pizza dough, but you tie it into a knot, and a little olive oil, a little bit of Parmesan cheese, of course, tons and tons of fresh garlic. The dreams. And then you put it in the oven, and you bake it off, and you just let it get happy. Just think almost like a garlic pretzel kind of vibe. Lots of garlic. I'm glad I'm not gonna kiss anybody when this ball drops. Because there's a lot of garlic in here, man. Nice and soft on the inside. Outside still got a little bite to it. Like I said, the same kind of vibe you would get from like a really good pretzel in texture. Yeah. Did I get through everything? I did not, thank goodness. Fried ravioli. What a time to be alive. You don't know what ravioli is? This will be stuffed with ricotta cheese. Use a little bit more seasoning in there. They bread it off like ravioli and they deep fry it. And you add some nice... Shut up. Good ricotta inside. Can you see that? Good ricotta inside. Ooh. Ooh. This is so good. I want to eat that, but I want to get through everything. We're gonna have to take one more bite. I'm sorry. Let's do the spicy marinara. I love spicy. Half a bite. Half a bite. I expected this place to be good. I trust my friends, and you know, most of my friends love pizza joints just like I do. But I'm still like, wow, this is good. Over here on the left. Oh, let me get a sip. On my flavor jets, like the overload right now of just goodness. Let me get a little more soda in here. Whew. The thing I notice about these coldest water bottles is, while they are really great, and they trap the cold in, which is why they exist, is that when you pour things with bubbles in there, you gotta watch out, because it traps and it just shoots up like a missile from a silo, and it's worse than a cup. Excuse me. I hate burping on camera, but... You try drinking soda without burping, okay? Don't judge me. I don't even know which one to get to next. Let's do the bruschetta. Bruschetta is basically garlic bread, like toasted bread. This looks like garlic bread. Then what they have is a spread, which is called the bruschetta. It is tomato, olive oil, and red onion. And then there's usually a little bit of Parmesan cheese going on in basil. And what you get is deliciousness. There's no other way to describe it other than get you some, because it's absolutely delicious. Bruschetta. It's like Italian pico de gallo. No other way around that. And you top it off with that crunchy garlic bread, warm crunchy garlic bread, and that cold. That's the best analogy I can give you. I love pico, so bruschetta is kind of like that same vibe that I get. Obviously the flavor profile is different, but the texture kind of combo. Good crunchy bread, garlic bread. Wow. And the bread has to be hard enough to hold up to that bruschetta, because it'll make the bread soggy. You don't want soggy, it's no good. My advice to anybody who orders bruschetta, make sure that you ask for the actual bruschetta on the side and not on a toast if you're going to take it out. So I put it on myself before I got on camera. Very, very, very important. Trust me. You'll thank me later. Let's do a chicken bacon ranch. There's no explanation needed for chicken bacon ranch pizza. Chicken bacon ranch pizza. Is there a better combination in this world than chicken, bacon, and ranch? Again, how they managed to keep the integrity of the chicken, of the bacon, still has its crunch. A lot of times when I order this, I get, and not from this pizzeria, other ones, the chicken gets kind of soggy. The bacon gets kind of soggy. You still get the flavor, which is good. But the pizza still got a nice crust to it. You can tell it's not falling apart at all because they cooked it right. You can see that bottom. Always gotta check the bottom. Did I just make out with my pizza? You saw that, right? Don't even rewind it. You saw that, right? I'm pretty sure I just made out with my pizza. My mouth. That's fine. They say when you're in love that you don't care who sees. And I don't care. That's really good. Wow. I still got pasta that I want to get to. But I want to try the spinach slice. You can see the spinach underneath. I'm actually going to bite it right from the side. So white pie. Spinach white pie. Yeah. Ooh. Also, I'll never judge you. You know I love you all. Do me a favor. Let me know in the comments if you do this. Do you fold your pizza before you eat it? I can't get down with that. You're shortening your pizza experience. The object is to enjoy the pizza. When you fold it, now you're just doing it because what? It's an envelope? Like, what are we doing here? So you fold it now, and now you're taking less bites to finish the pizza. Like, I want more bites. You get these like ricotta bombs with spinach and garlic in there in the middle. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Apologies. Wow. You never had a white pie? Ricotta mozzarella, there's no red sauce on it? Unbelievable. And this is a good white pie. Even the bad ones are decent. Growing up, a lot of people thought that eating a white pie was healthier because there's usually vegetables that go on it. And there's no sauce. There's actually double the calories in white pizza than regular pizza. So just get the red sauce. If you want your pizza with less calories, one, why are you at a pizza place? And two, get less cheese. I know a lot of people that'll do that. They'll get like the margarita pizza where there's not a lot of cheese on it. Just a little pro tip. Or, do what I do. Have a half a slice of pizza. Wow. Okay. I don't know why I waited this long to get this. This right here. Okay, Capellini Bella. Shrimp, broccoli rabe, fresh tomato, and garlic and oil. Any kind of pasta my friends made growing up, my mom made growing up, that was the simple pasta dish, were my favorites. And you always had to have it in garlic and oil. That's like the major key. A little bit of oil, you let the garlic sit, you let it marry, you let it get happy. When you get that pasta cooked, you get that cooked pasta water in there, right? A little bit of that, you throw in that cooked pasta, and you just let it soak up the love. Then, if you really got it going like this does, I can see and smell the garlic and oil. So when you really got it going, it'll soak it all up, and you'll be as happy as I'm about to be when I get a piece of broccoli rabe, garlic and oil, and a piece of shrimp. If I can ever get it off the thing, I gotta take the tail off. And by the way, other thing I noticed, I said this before, portion sizes. Again, they're not using small shrimp. This is a colossal piece of shrimp. I can't even get it to you, but just take my word for it, all right? Oh. Nah. Might need a bib for this one. That broccoli rabe, those plum tomatoes, that shrimp, big shrimp. And I said this before, the portions they give you are huge. If I would have had an eating contest with this, we would have been in trouble. But it is New Year's Eve, and I still got stuff to do. So, we're not gonna go too crazy. Man, whole garlic cloves, garlic and oil, that broccoli rabe. I'm gonna eat a whole clove of garlic right now. And one more piece of shrimp. If I ever worked at a place like this, I think people would understand that I'm not an alien and I'm human, because I'd be 405 pounds in a week. Because this is very hard to stop eating. Woo! Oh, Lord. I can't stop shoveling it into my mouth. I don't care. We'll do one more. Content. Oh, man. Woo! Oh, wow. Okay. Gotta get one more thing on here. Actually, two. Regular white pie means no spinach. It's gonna be the same thing as the other one, but we gotta try everything. Nice ricotta. The ricotta there is good. Oh my god. This is so hard not to eat it all. Excuse me again. When you see this creamy ricotta right here, that's serious business. And you can hear the snap because it's double cooked. And that's why you serve pizza like this. What they do is they cook it one time. It sits on the counter. So when you walk in, hey, can I have a slice or whatever? They throw it back in the pizza oven and they warm it up. And you get that. You know? And that's that bite you want. That you know, the New York style pizza, which is the same thing we're eating here. The large, thin crust, lots of toppings, bigger than your head slice pizza is known for. That's where the technique comes from, that double heat. The double cooking. As opposed to a brick oven, Detroit style. There's a lot of different kinds. But for me, near and dear to my heart will always be the New York style pizza. I grew up eating it, and it just tastes like home. And this tastes like a really good home. Oh, wow, wow, wow. Did it again. Wow, wow, wow. You guys like the movie Borat? I actually laugh like a 3-year-old watching Borat every time. No matter what. I don't know if you think it's funny, but I still, every time I watch it, I start laughing. And I could go through the whole movie and just recite every stupid... The first one's way better. Second one's funny, but the first one is just I laugh every time. You know, the part he gets to the hotel room and he tells him he won't switch rooms and they're in the elevator. I start laughing. Then he gets in the room and he sits in the chair, right? He rolls over on a bed and he's like, oh man. Okay, enough Borat. But he says, king in the castle, king in the castle. I have a chair. Oh man. Pasta fazool. Pasta fazool, I said this before, I got this when I did my Pizza Mania mukbang. I just wanted to see how theirs was. It's basically cannellini beans, small noodles. Usually it's like cavatelli or something like that. That's not cavatelli, actually. That's, I can't really tell. It's the little ones with the holes in them. I can't think straight right now because it's so good. Basil, tomatoes. It's just, this is like the ultimate, and I say this with, as a term of endearment, it's peasant food. That's what people say. A lot of people take that the wrong way. It's the same thing as like when I say that, you know, poverty, I call it like growing up in you know, like a upbringing, like where you didn't have a lot of money. In Italy, you know, they made meals out of stuff that people wouldn't think to put together and they turned it into something. And I can really appreciate that because, you know, I grew up doing that. You know what I'm saying? And so it's something that I really respect. And that's why I love food, because it bridges the gap. And I think that the language of food is so universal for everybody that you can vibe with anyone. You know, I said it, I've been to houses, Mexican houses, Italian houses, Polish houses, and it's usually the same kind of vibe. You know, when you break bread, you really get to understand someone's culture. And most places have the same kind of vibe. Turning something that you wouldn't think was a meal and making it into something that's become a dish. Pasta fagioli is the real name. Pasta fazool is the New Jersey, Northern Jersey, Italian-American slang like they speak in The Sopranos. I grew up in the land of The Sopranos. Not the crime part, but you get the idea. So pasta fazool. Somebody pointed out that I say rigot. Yes, I do. Gabagool instead of capicola. That's how I grew up. You know, it's not mispronunciation. It's just vernacular slang. Anyway, I will literally stick my face in that. Cannellini beans are cooked so good, right? You can tell they're real beans because when you have that cooking down process, when you soak them, you can't duplicate that from a can. From a can, they're almost mushy. When you soak them and cook them like that, they have still a little bit of bite to them. That's the difference between like a canned bean and a homemade version. And the sauce, the broth, two other words that I pronounce like I'm from North Jersey. Sauce, broth, sensational. A little bit of tomato, a little bit of that acid, the heartiness of those beans. It eats like a meal, and there's no meat in it. Ugh. The ball's gonna drop in about an hour. So I'm gonna go and watch the ball drop. I wanna actually finish this. You wonder what I'm doing with this. My father texted me. They're all still awake. And he saw that I posted a story on Instagram that said I was going to Bella's, and he said sharing is caring. So they're gonna get the rest of my food. You know, I take care of my people. If anybody was around, I'd feed you too with the rest of the stuff. But I feed the, you know, stop over my dad's, you know, watch the ball drop, and then go home and go to sleep and go back to work. So last thing I want to say before I leave, first of all, this meal was awesome. If you're in the area in North Jersey and Bergen County, even Passaic County, you can get the Bells in Hasbrouck Heights. No, they did not pay me. No, this food was not free. I can see why it's 5 stars. It is unbelievably good, and I think you would really like it. The menu is absolutely huge, and I want to get so much stuff. You'll see, I will be back again. I can guarantee you that I have to go back because I have to get an actual pizza next time instead of just slices. Ridiculously good food. Big portions. Hearty Italian food. Hearty Italian, North Jersey Italian. You know, it's just home for me, man. You can see how much. And last thing I want to say before I go, by the time you're watching this, it will be 2021. Right now, I am still New Year's Eve when I'm eating this. So when you watch this, I hope you had a great New Year's, and I hope that this year you all have a great year, because last year wasn't the best, and it's been a lot of, you know, hardships for a lot of people, loss and things like that. And I don't want to get into the negative. I just want to look forward, and like I always say, we move positivity, and I love you all. And it's 2021 now, so happy New Year. Let's make it a good one. Let's all kill it. You know, let's all reach whatever goals and get more towards those goals we wanted to get before we get out of here. But anyway, it's been your boy King Strats. We'll be back. This was so good, man. I'm actually probably gonna save some and eat it later. We'll be back anyway. More content. I love y'all. Look at the camera focusing on the rest of my finger like that. The hand signs have made it to YouTube. Can't reach